So Intertech is a manufacturing company kind of in a small town of North Manchester, Indiana. We do about 60% in industrial packaging and 40% in the automotive industry. So you find typically with the automotive industry, they have their busy times or slow times, and our schedule is dictated by what their schedule is. So we have had some fluctuations where we've had to post more ops, and then there have been times where we really haven't had to post many, if any, ops at all. But usually our structure is pretty much very day-to-day because our schedules change so quickly. We do have a couple of operators through Veryable that have been pretty reliable, and they come in regularly when we post those ops because they're in our selected labor pool. But we have, invited ops as well. If we do have additional work and we need to really get additional people in, we can post those ops and do those invites to try and get somebody to fill those time slots. We very much like the fact that operators can maybe work here one day and go down the street and work for somebody else the next day, whether it's manufacturing or a different type of industry. But it gives them that flexibility. We can post the ops when we need it. When things slow down, we don't post the ops. So it gives us that core protection of our workforce and just builds around that for the needs that we have. Our supervisors create the ops through Veryable and do the approvals, and they also do all the ratings. So we've just trained the different supervisors in the various departments, and then if they're out, our operations manager will usually step in. Recruiting took a majority of my time. It took me away from a lot of other projects and things that I needed to do. So having this Veryable platform and then just upskilling your supervisors so it gives them ownership. They're the ones that know the schedules, they're the ones that know when they need people in, when somebody's calling off. So the supervisors have really been instrumental with rolling the program out, and it only takes a matter of a few minutes. So the program itself isn't time intensive. It has taken a lot off of our plate, and I guess has helped us even to support our supervisors in upskilling them and making them feel involved with the workers and the people that they're supervising, because now they're making those invites, they're doing those approvals, they're doing their rating on their people, and we're supporting them. So I think as an overall process, it has just really helped save a lot of time and energy and has built our relationships with our supervisors here by using the Veryable platform. My thought on this whole process is it's been working for us, and why wouldn't we want to communicate that process to other areas or other industries? So we've held meetings locally with the Wabash group. After that, we reached out to Huntington. So I made some contacts. We've had meetings there to try and roll some of that process out to get people in the community involved in the Veryable program so that they can fill some of the gaps that they're experiencing too, so all of us can work together to try and get our products out the door and to our customers. I would say you absolutely want to consider Veryable. There's nothing to lose, there's no risk, and that's what I've told all the other communities. There's no contracts. There's no risk. So why wouldn't you want to use Veryable if you can get people in and help fill the gaps and you don't have to burden or overwhelm your existing workforce? Why wouldn't you want to do something like that? And if this is one of those links in the chain to make that happen, then you need to do that.